happening this summer.
Especially on the environment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sungwon Lee, Senior Manager of LG Corp's ESG Division. Before I begin, please allow me to introduce LG as a company and its business philosophy that all members adhere to and strive for. It is based on principles such as customer value creation, people-oriented management, and our ethical code of conduct, so-called 정도 management. 정 means right, and do means way. To change our current business strategy models and to seek new growth engines.
President of the IESGA and Director of the Korea University ESG Research Center. Dr. Lee's research interests include sustainability assessment, corporate social responsibility.
My name is Jacob Rui, and as I introduced by her, I'm the professor of Korea University School and the co-president of International. From the first title of my presentation, I'd like to discuss what kind of current status Korean companies may face in the so-called ESG era. Let me begin with some statistics first. If you take a look at it, it's a little bit interesting because some statistics might be a little bit unexpected. But on your left side, there are numbers, right, ranging from 0 to -50, which means the chance of returning your investment in certain industries. In our field, we call it as so-called shareholder returns. As a shareholder, you are going to select a certain company competing in certain industry and put your money and wait for the stock price to rise up. So you are going to be richer. That might be your dream before the COVID-19. But as you see from the graph in general, in almost every single industry, the shareholder return is negative. For example, if you invest in those industries on your left side, maybe within 1 year, your investment will be reduced by more than half. They do not like how they make such a big money. So I think that's the why we are now talking about so-called ESG.
About e-waste, since that was one of the topics discussed in his talk. So Mr. Lee, we know that e-waste is an issue with rising consumer awareness. So does this play a role in the ESG strategy for companies like LG who manufacture electronics? And can you explain how?
Studies, including LG Electronics, that goals to reduce and reuse waste generated at their production sites and implement improvement tasks. And that's really...
In terms of regulation, time frame might be different, but a lot of these risks are the same. Certainly if you're a company that is involved in international markets in any way, the opportunities to have low carbon products or climate resilient
different in emerging markets compared to what the Western ESG ratings are looking for. Secondarily, governance. There are some governance aspects that Europe will look for that are not the norm or legally allowed in other countries. But environment tends to be fairly universal. What constitutes good, better, and best practice in environmental tends to be normalized across regions, as long as you look beyond compliance. The only place where that fails is where environmental protection is dependent on government-based infrastructure. So in some...
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
글로벌의 현기태 이사입니다. 일단 바쁘신 와중에 참석해 주셔서 모두 감사합니다. 감사하다는 말씀 드리고요.
일단 오늘은 사실은 저희 S&P가 특별 세션을 갖게 되었는데요. 저희 뒷부분에 이제 저 다음으로도 많은 담당자분들이 관련해서 설명을 드리긴 할 건데 저는 그냥 TCFD에 대해서 조금 개괄적인 설명을 좀 드리고자 합니다. 그래서 TCFD가 어떤 거고 왜 어떤 가치가 있고 그 다음에 또 어떠한 데이터 인텔리전스가 필요한 건지 어떤 필수 데이터가 필요한 건지에 대해서 좀 소개드리고 관련해서 다른 선진 사례들은 어떻게 하는지까지도 간략하게 좀 설명드리고 오늘 발표를 마무리 짓도록 하겠습니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 S&P 글로벌 마켓 인텔리전스 한국 사무소에서 신규 영업팀 팀장을 맡고 있는 남소영이라고 합니다. 저는 오늘 저희 같은 이제 데이터 제공사들이 기업과 이제 시장에 기후 리스크가 미치는 영향을 분석하기 위해서 어떤 데이터들을 제공을 하고 있는지, 그리고 저희 데이터를 구독하는 이제 금융기관이나 기업 그리고 학교와 같은 기관에서는 어떤 목적으로 저희 데이터를 활용하고 있는지 그 활용 사례에 대해서 제공사인데요. 전통적으로 이제 재무 정보나 기업의 재무 정보나 기업 정보부터 시작해서 최근 대두되고 있는 이제 비정형 데이터나 오늘 소개드릴 ESG와 관련된 데이터들도 제공을 하고 있습니다.
에 대해서 한번 말씀을 드리도록 하겠습니다. 편안하게 들으시면 될 것 같습니다. 또 보시면 제가 ESG라는 그 컨셉을 처음 들은 게 제가 그때는 다른 회사에 있었지만 한 2010년대 중반쯤 되는 것 같아요.
저는 오늘 저희 S&P 글로벌이 데이터 제공업체 입장에서 ESG 데이터를 어떻게 바라보고 있으며 어떤 식으로 ESG 데이터가 개발돼야 된다고 생각을 하는지 좀 그 방향성에 대해서 얘기를 하려고 이 자리를 마련을 했습니다.